Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Black Nuzlocke. How are you all doing this week? In case you haven't heard, Master Moses has currently dropped his Heart Gold Extreme Nuzlocke in favor of the Emerald Randomizer, which he'll be doubling up on. I'll link to that at the end slate. And last time we got the Quake badge, if I remember correctly, from Clay, and we're on our way to the next route, but we are stopped by Bianca, the lesser of our two rivals. So yeah, how are you all doing? Personally, I had a lot of stuff I was supposed to do this week, and I did none of it. I started playing Harvest Moon. I actually talked about it a few weeks ago. The 3DS one, A New Beginning. I started another file on that, and I didn't do it. I slept and I ate and I played that game, and that's like all I've accomplished in the past week as far as relevant things. And yeah, it's kind of sad. Anyways, trying to get Susan some experience here, and oof, that Herdier did some damage. Super potion that up, and well, still doing a lot of damage. I don't want to risk trying another stockpile in the super potion. Oh, off camera I switched Tina and Susan back in, so there's that. And this Herdier is just destroying Susan. I wanted to get her some experience, but we're gonna have to go to our rock, if you will, Emily. Emily will be able to take this like nothing. I'm not completely sure about Susan's spot on the team. Like I said, right now the only ones I'm really feeling confident in taking to end game, assuming we reach that far, would be Emily, Kibo, and Belphegor. Just, I like those guys the most so far. And this Herdier is going to feel pain. Oh, never mind, it hyper potioned. I forgot she could do that. Oh well, Mud Slap is not great. I wanted to switch that with Bulldoze, but we won't get that until we go talk to Clay later on, so there's that. Stop doing that. I just want to destroy this thing. Choose our Rock Slide. Emily's best move. I know a lot of people like Stone Edge better, but I mean, it's kind of a... Do you like that extra little bit of accuracy, or do you like that extra bit of power? Personally, I like Rock Slide a little bit better. Stone Edge isn't a bad move, I prefer that little bit of extra reliability instead of that little bit of power. But that's just me. And we don't want Emily to fight a Pansage, so we're going to send out Susan. Susan, you must prove yourself. Prove that you're worthy of staying on the team. That's not going to help. I'm going to have to heal you again. Susan, you're killing me. You got to prove yourself. Prove that you've got what it takes, Susan. Oh, at least you used Torment. Pretty much free turn to heal. Except for that. Sludge. Not a great move, but let's see what this does. Oh, there you go. See, Susan, that's how it's done. That's how you prove yourself. You're forgiven for now. Just don't mess up again, okay? Right now we're going to send in Ivana. Take down this Musharna. Oh, that's right. Ivana's a Yamask, so that's what reminded me of this. In case you haven't heard already, Majora's Mask is getting a remake on the 3DS, and I am so freaking hyped for that. Majora's Mask, probably my favorite Zelda game. I don't think it's the best. I think that A Link Between Worlds is better. I think that one, if you just looked at everything objectively, A Link Between Worlds is the best Zelda game, but Majora's Mask would probably be my favorite. I love it. And I should have named Ivana, I should have named her Majora because she's got a mask. That would have been cool. Oh well, I'm so excited for that. Spring 2015. Can't wait. What other new games are coming out? I'm also looking forward to Yoshi's Woolly World. Just looks kind of interesting. I really liked that wool yarn theme. I liked Kirby's Epic Yarn a lot, so I'm kind of interested to see what Yoshi's Woolly World will look like. Obviously, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming out on the 21st of this month if you're watching it when it's airing. Can't wait for those. Smash Wii U, obviously, same day. I'd love to get it when it comes out, but I already promised all my money for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so maybe later. That's about it as far as games I'm really excited for right now. That Majora, though, I was so excited to hear that. Bianca took a lot longer than I thought, so I kind of got sidetracked. But Kibo getting a level up. 5 more till he evolves, and 2 more until he learns Aqua Jet, which is a fantastic move. Can't wait for that. Sorry about that little sidetracked tangent. Bianca took far longer than I anticipated because that Musharna is just a beast. But I wouldn't call her my rival just yet, just because of that. She didn't prove herself like Sharon did. However, we now have HMO 5, I think, or was it 2? I didn't see it. Fly. So we can fly around, and you know who would go really well with that would be Tina. So next time I have her out, I'll probably teach it to her. There's nowhere I need to fly right now, but it can be a really useful move, especially later on. Also, once we get Surf, we can come back here and catch another Pokemon. Because this is technically a different area from both the Charizard Bridge and the cold storage. This is Driftvale City. And I think the only Pokemon we can catch in here are Basculin, which we don't want, and Frillish, which I really like. So, a Deerling? Oh, I wish I'd gotten a Deerling instead of a Carablast. I love Deerling. The first day I got this game, the day it came out, obviously got the pre-order, and I got up to here by later that night, various things and everything, but I did manage to play this far on the opening day, and right before I entered Chargestone Cave, I fought a Deerling, and it was a shiny, and it was just I was so excited, because back then having a shiny actually meant something as opposed to what it does now in X and Y, so yeah. That was very happy. I still have that Deerling too. I was actually going to make a Sun team back in when Black and White 2 came out, but I just never got around to it. And that Deerling was going to be one of the key members. It actually had an adamant nature and I think perfect attack. Its other stats weren't really good, but it had adamant and perfect attack, so it was really cool. And it had chlorophyll, which was the needed ability. So it was going to be really cool. And I really like Deerling. I think it was a cool concept. I'm kind of sad that you can't get like the various Deerlings like form change because of X and Y lacking that season mechanic. It just makes me sad. I really like Deerling. Deerling's a really cute Pokemon. Sawsbuck is just really cool, so I would have loved to have a Sawsbuck on this run, but I don't know if there's anywhere else you can catch them. I don't remember. There might be one other place. Maybe the Moor of Icarus, you can catch them there or something. I don't remember. We'll find out. Okay, killed the scientist. What do we got next? Oh, another Pokemon. Leaveney. Oh, I would have loved to have a Leaveney too. Oh, I would have named it Sebastian, because their animation when they do that like little bowing thing, yeah, right there, it looks like a butler, and reminds me of Sebastian, Black Butler. And Clarice, no! Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, Clarice. Oh, I really liked Clarice. I would have taken her to the Elite Four probably. That makes me so sad. Oh, Clarice, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. You were so close to leveling up. Goodbye, Clarice. I really liked you. Alright, Tina, you're in. Can at least use you to fly. Oh man, I actually really liked Clarice. Some of the other Pokemon I didn't care for as much. Scarp, Vince. But Clarice, I really liked Clarice. I like Gothitelle. It's like a Gardevoir, but not as good. That's just bias because I freaking love Gardevoir. It's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But I like Gothitelle too. I was really excited because I think every run on Black and Black 2, I always use a Gothitelle, and then White and White 2, I always trade for a Cottony. I always use Gothitelle and Cottony in my runs on Gen 5 games. If I can get Gothitelle. I can always get Cottony because there's an NPC who trades for Petlil for a Cottony, so I always use a Cottony, and I try and get Gothitelle. But those are the two. Those are probably two of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. So I'm really sad to see Clarice go. Now we gotta get all the way back to where we were. Just when things were starting to look really good, that happened and reminded me that we are in fact still in a Nuzlocke. Like we haven't had a death for a few episodes. Like what was the last death? Like back in Mombasa City or something. Lost someone to we lost Irene, I think, to something. I don't even remember. That's sad. I really liked Clarice. I gotta fight this guy. Another Deerling. There's so many Deerling. Emily, you just crush it. I don't have time for this nonsense. Get out of here, Ron. Your Deerling doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of you, Ron. I'm only afraid of them Dementors. I apologize for that. I'm not even allowed to make Harry Potter jokes and references. That's Master Moses' thing. I'm not allowed to. I stopped after the 4th book and the 5th movie. Wait, did I even finish the 5th movie? No, I finished the 5th book. I stopped at the 4th movie. Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about Harry Potter. I haven't finished it. It's on my to-do list, but I've got many, 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 many things to do before I get around to that, so... Goodbye, Mr. Ron. I will leave you in peace. Here's a Hyper Potion. That'll be useful down the line if anyone survives long enough to get upwards of 200 hit points. What have we got here? Another Deerling! There's so many Deerlings! I love Deerling, but this is a little much. Emily, just rock slide it. Oh, your X speed will not help you. All these scientists like using X speed for whatever, or the X items for whatever reason. And it basically just gives you a free turn to kill them because the X items are so bad. I've never met anyone who actually, like, uses those things. Like, just terrible. Just terrible. Terrible items. They should just get rid of those things. No one uses those. Fungus. I wouldn't have mind using a Fungus. I've never used a Mungus before. It would have been interesting. I know it's a lot better in double battles than singles though, so... Probably for the best that we didn't get it, but it still would have been better than Carablast. Carablast is terrible. Although I do like Escavalier. But without trading, we will never have an Escavalier on one of these runs. That's also Emily's curse to bear. I was actually very disappointed when we got Emily because I wanted to swoop at. And Emily obviously can't evolve without trading in. Look at her now, she's the star of the team. Come on, I just want to get to the next area, so stop stalling. We need more Pokemons. We need more team members. Tina isn't exactly impressing me, though she's doing pretty decent here. She did good against Clay. Oh no, she's poisoned. Oh, Tina. Poor girl. I have to fix that up. I don't remember if they changed the poison mechanics this gen or Gen 6. I know it doesn't affect you out of battle anymore, but I can't remember if it was here or there, and I just don't want to risk it. I'm just using it today. All the gens, after a while, they just kind of all blur together. And that's why we like remakes. It brings the old games back into the realm of the current. Gives them updated mechanics and everything. Gets rid of the old stuff. Sometimes they introduce interesting things. I actually liked the mechanic of having the Pokemon walk with you in the Johto remakes, but other than that, I didn't really care for them. Alright, here we are, Chargestone Cave, and here is Clay. What have you got for me, Clay? Alright. Yep. Good job, Croak. Take it out. You know, I probably could have just used a cut, but okay, fine. That's weird that they went out of their way to make that a thing. Like, it doesn't appear anywhere else in the game. I just wonder why they had to make this little exchange here. Like, they could have just given Clay the item, or had Clay give you the TM at the beginning, and then not have that there. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't show up anywhere else, so. Alright, we're gonna call it here, actually. Next time, we'll enter Chargestone Cave. Thank you for watching, as always. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, throw us a like. And if you haven't already, check out Master Moses' Pokemon Emerald Randomizer run through Nuzlocke. Currently, he's switching to 2 of those a week. I'm not sure yet if he's doing 1 Friday, 1 Monday, or 2 on Monday or 2 on Friday. But all I know is he's doing 2 a week now. So check that out if you haven't already. Thank you again for watching.